Alaikum. Today we discuss about the taxes of the Shopify center. So, first of all, taxes. As a merchant, you might need to change taxes on your sales and the reports and remit those taxes to your government. Although tax laws and regulations are complex and can change often, you can set up Shopify to automatically handle most common sales tax calculations. You can also set up tax overrides to address unique tax law and situations. Shopify use many default sales tax rates which are updated regularly. If you use the default rates, then you need to confirm that they are current and correct for your particular circumstance. You can override them whenever necessary. Shopify does not file or remit your sales tax for you. You might need to register your business with your local or federal tax authority to handle your sales tax. The calculation and reports that Shopify provides should help make things easier. When it's time to file and pay your taxes, you should always check with a local tax authority or a tax accountant to make sure that you change your customers the correct sales tax rate and to make sure you file and remit the tax correctly. In this section, general setups, tax reports, location based tax setting, registration based tax setting, US taxes, Canadian taxes, EU taxes, UK taxes, setting up tax rate and Shopify POS, digital product taxes, tax overrides and exemption, collection international duty and import taxes, GST in India, FAQ taxes, taxes in Japan, tax service with Valera, EVA taxes, TSE compliance compliance in Germany, related links duties, processing order for checkout on Facebook or Instagram. First of all, we discuss about general setup tax reports. General setup tax and tax report. This is not formal list of setups to set up your taxes, but you can use the following process as the guide. Several reports are available to help you file and remit your taxes or to provide to your taxes account. On this page, general steps of taxes tax report. General steps of set up taxes. Following Follow the link for more detailed information. If you are running an online store, then set up the countries you will be shipping to. If you are using Shopify POS to sell in person, then set up the tax rates based on your retail location. The default POS rates taxes are based on the geographic location in which you are in person sale take place. Set up the tax rates in the countries and region to which you will be selling shipping your products. If you are in United States, Canada, Europe Union, in the United Kingdom, Norway, Switzerland, Australia and New Zealand, which use registration based tax, then enter your tax registration to collect tax. Set up the basically, if you are in a region that usually location based taxes, then use the default value of specify the rates of the countries and their region. In addition, specify whether you will change taxes on shipping. So if you sell digital product, then set up the taxes that apply to these items. Override tax rate to exempt product for taxes where necessary. Any override that you set apply to online sales and Shopify POS sales. Optional, include taxes in all the product prices. When this option is enabled, to no additional charges for taxes is added to a customer's checkout. Instead, a calculation is done to determine what percentage of a product price is a tax. So if you set up taxes, you can access the review your setting on taxes page is your Shopify admin. Tax report. The tax finance report can provide a summary of the sales tax that were applied to the sales. The sales finance report can help you to the sales tax reporting. You can report this as CSV file that included in the order amount of taxes, POS, building and shipping location to make the most of this report. Make sure you choose the correct time period, such as the calendar year, and the full report when you export it. This report helps you to get the information that you or your accountant will need to work on your sales tax return. To learn more about taxes, these reports refer to tax finance report and sale finance report. If you need more information, then also taxes, we will discuss about the taxes in Japan. So taxes in Japan. This guide for merchant who sells in Japan. It is not responsibility to consult with local tax authorities for your tax professional or verify that you change your customer the correct tax rate and ensure you file and remit your tax correctly. Setting up taxes is store based in Japan. Japan uses location based taxes, which means that taxes are calculated using your address and your customer address. You are not required to enter tax registration number to charge tax to your customer, but you might need to set tax rate automatically. Enable tax inclusive prices. In the Japan, merchant required to use tax inclusive pricing. For new merchant products, price include tax by default. So steps: from your Shopify admin, go to setting and taxes, check all prices included tax, click save. After you enable this editing, the prices your store will include tax. This listed price for the product is the amount of included it. The listed price of product is the amount of that the customer will pay, and tax the operation for the price of the price is calculated using through this formula: tax rate price 1 plus tax rates. Change your product price. If you already have a product price set without tax and you need to change them tax inclusive pricing, then do one of the following: change your price manually, calculate the price of your product after tax has been added, enable tax inclusive price in your Shopify admin, change your product price or to the tax inclusive value. You can book action to change all your products at once, or update your product price by uploading CSV file of your product. Change your prices using an app for bill price editing. Use custom edit. Custom edit is the app that change the price of your product by specific percentage. You can choose to change all your products or selected products and choose whether you want change the tax effect immediately or at the set a time. Step: the customer edit app to your store from the app store. In your Shopify admin, go to the app custom edit. In the price modification field, better the percentage value that will be applied to your product. This value is set to 10% by default. Set the price rounding value. This value indicates how many decimal points the result of the rounding to the zero. Rounding is the nearest dollar amount. This value is set to by. Optional: to filter the specified collection, to change click load collection. To filter specify your product, click load items, check your products you want to change. So this might be delay updating your product depending upon how many you have selected.